Welcome everyone to Front Row Wrestling's very first ever pay-per-view entitled School Daze. My name is Mikey from the Front Row. I am the president of FRW, the main commentator, the only commentator in the FRW commentary team. And tonight we are here live from the Richfield Park Junior Senior High School gym in Richfield Park, New Jersey. And tonight we have a huge 7-card super show that will feature a huge main event for the FRW World Heavyweight Championship between the man they call Big Van Vader taking on the man of infinite submissions in Zack Sabre Jr. You can see it on the far side of the room. We have the cage ready to be built up, ladies and gentlemen. 6 men will go inside the cage and have a destructive, a brutal, and intense, and amazing 6-man tornado tag team steel cage match between the Rebellion, the franchise Shane Douglas, the Monster Biz, and Ricky the Dragon Steamo taking on Big Match John Cena, the Draw Sami Callihan, and the Nature Boy Ric Flair. The catch of that match is it's not just 3-on-3, but the man to get the first pinfall or submission, whoever gets the decision in that matchup, will be the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Plus, we will see in a barbed wire death match, ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Havoc is the first person to go after Cactus Jack and the Morte Championship after it was crowned. Also, we have, as you can see, our opening match. We will crown our first ever Front Row Wrestling Tag Team Championships in either the Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi, or the Hardys, Matt, Jeff, the Hardy Boys, and so much more. Let's get right to the action, ladies and gentlemen, from Richfield Park Junior Senior High School Gym. I have returned to my stomping grounds for a huge pay-per-view debut. Quick reference, last night we all saw the huge announcement last night on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. We all saw it. Later tonight, Jimmy Havoc and Cactus Jack will face off for the Morte Championship, and the winner of that match will move on to Psycho Circus, October 26th, ladies and gentlemen. October 26th, Saturday, October 26th. Psycho Circus will replace that episode of FRW Weekly TV, or I might move FRW Weekly TV to that Friday the 25th to face the hipster heartthrob Casanova Valentine. The king of the no-ring death match will try his luck in a barbed wire death match and try his luck for the Morte Championship once again. We saw him in the tournament to crown the first champion, but I have now signed him to a full-time contract here in FRW. No more one-time appearances for him. He is with us here in FRW, but that's later on tonight. Let's get right back to the action. Jeff Hardy puts on the war paint, the face paint, whatever you want to call it. He has delved deep into his imagination for this match against Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega, the Golden Lovers, and a beautiful open hand and fist from Jeff Hardy in that exchange. Oh, and a huge mini coup de grace from Kota Ibushi. Jeff Hardy still too early in this match to really be affected by it. Nice kick to the lower back from Kota Ibushi, and tags in Kenny Omega. But Jeff Hardy DDT him, stopping whatever the momentum he may have possibly thought he had in one. Kenny Omega now tagging his brother Matt Hardy in Woken, whatever you want to call him. He's wearing the special white pants that he wore at WrestleMania when he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal in New Orleans now 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago. Oh, now Kenny Omega having his foot to Matt Hardy's throat. Oh, and a twist of fate already. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be over now. We could have new tag champions too. No, Kenny Omega kicks out. Referee Takarima did get his hand down for 2, but just barely. He was not even able to pick his hand up to even make a 3. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I need to share to Facebook and whatnot. So commentary silence for a short time. Quick reminder, there are no time limits in championship matches, just like this one. No time limits for championship matches. If they want to go 75 minutes, we got all the time in the world, ladies and gentlemen. That's the beautiful thing about going to high school here, going to school here, and knowing people, plus streaming. You can have all the time you want. As long as you're out before school starts tomorrow, which I promised we will almost certainly be. I'll move it to my backyard if I have to. Let the match that's currently going on, if that's the case in one of our championship matches tonight. Every championship is on the line tonight, simply due to the fact that, oh, I'm sorry, no, not every champ. The 8-man tag team championships are still yet to be crowned. News on that will be released very, very soon. Maybe even tonight. Oh, too close to the ropes is Jeff Hardy. That, of course, that's a rope break. Super kick from Kenny Omega. Tag to Kota Ibushi. Ladies and gentlemen, my week. Oh, Swanton Bomb! Swanton Bomb to a standing Ibushi, and now to the lower back. 2 Swanton Bombs in a row. 2. The 2.9. Kota Ibushi just barely kicks out in the nick of time. Sorry if you heard any feedback there, ladies and gentlemen. I just had to make sure that I was on, as I lowered my iPad down just so I can see if there's any technical problems when it comes to the stream. But, so there's no feedback or echo. I keep it lowered. Oh, Jeff Hardy kicks out. Again, just in the nick of time. A nice Russian leg sweep. Those who may be wondering what happened to the M2 fall open from time. Oh, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2. 2.9. Jeff Hardy kicks out in the nick of time. To get back to the M2 fall open, we will still be streaming that later on today, but things happened in real life that I had to take care of, so I could not. I know I said the M2 fall open today was going to be round 14 was going to be a pseudo pre-show for the M2 fall, for School Daze today, and that will be stream later today, but oh, Kenny Omega only gets 2.9. So yeah, so we will stream that later today. It would change the plans. Some unforeseen events took place today that kept me from streaming until now for FRW School Daze. Oh, nice, beautiful standing shooting star press. Gets a 2.9 on Matt Hardy. Now Matt Hardy taking Kenny Omega to the outside. We have a sold-out crowd. Oh my God, twist of fate to the outside. Bare minimum of padding on the outside, ladies and gentlemen. The Richfield Park Board of staff members begged me to have a little bit of padding. We cannot have had the straight gym floor for these guys for reasons I'm not allowed to divulge. So I said, all right, I'll put the bare minimum padding on all 4 shows. This weekend, FRWM2 related. I have been to a total of 6 shows, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend alone, whether they be M2 or FRW related. And then, of course, ICW New York presented Kick in the Door too. And then Pro Wrestling Magic presented One Vision, where I filmed that huge announcement last night with the hipster heartthrob Casanova Valentine. Wait a second. Is it Kamagoye? 1, 2, we have new tag team champions! Our first ever tag team champions of the world! Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi! The Golden Lovers are their first ever FRW Tag Team Champions of the World! Congratulations to Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi. That's right, a new champion crown, an original champion crown, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm going to do from now on, ladies and gentlemen, in username. I'm going to input what show it happened, so if for championship title changes and these streams from now on. So RWF will just have the simple RWF. FRW will have for weekly TV title changes, it'll be FRWW with a space, FRW space W, or FRW week. To show it was on weekly TV. Of course, FRW SD for School Daze. As you can see, I'll have FRW PC for Psycho Circus next month if there are any title changes or whatnot. But yeah, it's a beautiful and impressive tag team championship match. Congratulations to our first ever champions. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, our #1 contenders match for the one-step championship. Pinky Sanchez will take on X to the P to the A to the C, X-Pac. #1 contendership for Psycho Circus, and the one-step championship is on the line. Pinky Sanchez coming off a huge title defense last night at Pro Wrestling Magic's One Vision, where he defended his World's Heavyweight Championship against the lit superstar Sebastian Cage and Matt Travis of HOG House of Glory in a triple threat match. 2 men answered the open challenge.
Fight.
Last night, well, actually, Pinky Sanchez actually gave Matt Travis the championship match after Matt Travis attacked the lit superstar Sebastian Cage after his junior title defense last night, and Sebastian Cage said hold it right there, due to the fact that he said, you know what, let's make it a triple threat match. That is how an open challenge works, ladies and gentlemen. And hey, that's exactly what Pinky Sanchez agreed to, so we had an impressive triple threat match. Definitely give it a watch. If you were not there live last night, definitely please give it a watch at your best possible opportunity. And now Pinky Sanchez getting a chair. X-Pac down the outside, but he gets right back in. Referee Ted Karima administering the 5 count. And Pinky Sanchez dropping the chair, so got to keep an eye on that, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sending links to people I'm sure will watch.
Give up?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, links are sent. I see we have 3 viewers so far. I know a lot of people don't watch live, and that's perfectly alright. Meteora from the top rope right into Xbox midsection, and now another one. Pinky Sanchez, yes, I was about to say, he will be smart. Oh, such a cocky pin on the part of El Presidente, but it's good enough to get a 2.9 on Xbox. Oh, nice catch of the beautiful snap kick. And third Meteora, that has to be it now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but he does not go for the pin. Oh, leg drop from X-Pac. Oh, nice Insecurity kick from Pinky Sanchez, and now the cocky pin again too. And now Pinky Sanchez, in just under 10 minutes, 9 minutes, 15 seconds to be exact, gets the win. Ladies and gentlemen, Pinky Sanchez goes to Psycho Circus to take on the winner of our next match. JT Dunn versus Jordan Devlin for the one-step championship. October 26th, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday, October 26th. Pinky Sanchez will face the winner of this next match for the one-step championship. JT Dunn defends against Jordan Devlin. You can hear my voice going, ladies and gentlemen. That's because I had last night and Friday ICW's kicking the door too. Roxanne Winter coming out for her matches. JT Dunn representing the Rebellion, the first Rebellion match of the night. So, as we all know, I do not have the best relationship with the Rebellion. I tried to be, what's the word, impartial during these matches. But with the Rebellion, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I just can't. I honestly can't with the Rebellion. Try as I might, I don't know. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have to admit. Pencil on my iPad needed to charge, and I think it's good, so I'm just had to find the cap for it so I can put it back in its holder. Oh, nice suplex from JT Dunn. He may be a member of the Rebellion, but I can't say he has a super kick from Jordan Devlin. But yeah, I can't say he has a bad suplex. I mean, that was impressive. Pinky Sanchez has now 2 title matches on October 26th. 1, 2, and 2.9 gets Jordan Devlin over JT Dunn. Yeah, back to what I was saying. Pro Wrestling Magic will proudly present We Will Rock You the same day from the Ridgefield Park Knights of Columbus. So, not only will Pinky Sanchez face the winner of this match. Oh, what a beautiful move from JT Dunn. Could it be over? No, 2.9. Jordan Devlin kicks out just in the nick of time. So back to what I was saying. Pinky Sanchez will not only face the winner of this match at Psycho Circus for the one-step championship, but he will defend his Pro Wrestling Magic Heavyweight Championship against 2.9 gets JT Dunn, but he will defend against AC Baby, Ace Romero at We Will Rock You Pro Wrestling Magic. We Will Rock You on October 26th later in the night. So 2 huge championship matches Pinky Sanchez will be a part of. And now Jordan Devlin, 2.9 gets Jordan Devlin. And I just remembered I forgot to switch over the time limits. Oh, Matt Riddle was coming out. Matt Riddle was about to come out, but JT Dunn retains. What does Matt Riddle want? Is Matt Riddle laying his claim to a future one-step championship match? Wait. Matt Riddle is letting JT Dunn go. Why is he letting JT Dunn go? Oh no! No! Matt Riddle has a shirt. No! Matt Riddle has a Rebellion shirt. What is he doing? Oh no! He's attacking Jordan Devlin. He's attacking Jordan Devlin. What the hell? Now get him off! Will somebody get him off, please? Matt Riddle is hurting Jordan Devlin. And now franchise Shane Douglas coming out. They're all 3 of them attacking Jordan Devlin. And wait, here goes Pinky Sanchez. Pinky Sanchez coming out with the draw. Sami Callihan to make it even. Oh, there goes the Rebellion through the crowd again. They're going back to the back. What cowards. What cowards, ladies and gentlemen, the Rebellion is. JT Dunn winning by a knockout. By a death by elbow. 4-3. I cannot believe it, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe the Rebellion just gained a new member in Matt Riddle. That is just wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, congrats to JT Dunn. He defended his title on his own. I will give him credit, but the fact that Matt Riddle has joined, the Rebellion, I cannot believe it, ladies and gentlemen. Small intermission to get the ring built up for the barbed wire death match. The Morte Championship is on the line. Dr. Morte is coming out to the ring now. We're getting Jordan Devlin some medical help now. Checking to make sure he doesn't have any serious injuries. I just can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we have Suzuki-gun represent Jimmy Havoc taking on Rebellion represent and Cactus Jack. This match is going to be brutal, ladies and gentlemen. We do have an explosion counter. 30 minutes. I honestly cannot say how I got that cleared with Richfield Park High School, but I did. Weapons we have given Mr. Havoc and Mr. Jack in this match. I see a chair. I see a sledgehammer. I see a light tube. I see a baseball bat without barbed wire. I see a baseball bat with barbed wire. 2, and a kendo stick, and a piece of broken table. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the 8 weapons in this match. Jimmy Havoc wearing his white shirt and his white pants. He is ready to bleed in this match. Cactus Jack already busted open, it seems. Have to get a better look at him. Cactus Jack has agreed on threat of firing. If he were to win by strangulation or choking, that he will not hold it in for too long after we cut away from the ring, which we will remind him of. Oh wait, going for the pin. 1. No, Jimmy Havoc kicks out at 1. Again, no time limits in championship matches. That was my goof in a one-step championship match. Oh, wait, Jimmy Havoc. Oh, kidney! And from Jimmy Havoc. Does not go for the pin, though. He realizes against a maniac in Cactus Jack. It is way too early, even with the Canadian Destroyer. Now both men going shot for shot. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I just realized I've been to 7 shows this week. If you're including the M2 Fall Open later on today. Later on tonight, I should say. I went to ICW's Kicking the Door 2. Actually, 8 shows, I believe, because the M2 Fall Open for that day. And the Mandible Claw is locked into Jimmy Havoc. The Mandible Claw. Cactus Jack lets him go. Super kick. And the Mandible Claw again. Will Jimmy Havoc pass out this time? No, Cactus Jack lets him go again. I truly believe Cactus Jack is just trying to make Jimmy Havoc suffer. No pun intended on his theme song. Oh, and Barbie gets used for the first time in FRW history by Cactus Jack, and to great effect. Oh, low blow from Jimmy Havoc, perfectly legal in this match. And every match, really, if the referee decides to allow it. Now Jimmy Havoc going for the pin. 1. No, Jimmy Havoc did not get a 2 count. Now Cactus Jack going for the pin. 1, 2, and Jimmy Havoc kicks out at 2. Yeah, back to what I was saying on how many shows I've been at. I was at DM2 Fall Open on Friday. I was at ICW Kicking the Door 2. I was at Pro Wrestling Magic 1 Vision last night. I was at the M2 Fall Open. Yes, I was at FRW Weekly TV. I went to Casanova Valentine's No Ring Death Match last night. I'm here at School Daze. I'll be at M2 Super Kick, M2 Fall Open later on tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I have had a busy weekend. This weekend alone. I was pseudo-involved in Super Kick! I was pseudo-involved in the Dark Arts Championship match between the Meadowlands Monster and Casanova Valentine last night at One Vision. And now Jimmy Havoc using Barbie on Cactus Jack to get a low blow from Cactus Jack. And yes, I can now confirm that Cactus Jack is bleeding. I do not believe Jimmy Havoc is bleeding. Or if he is, it's not visible at the moment. Not sure how he can be hit by barbed wire. You know, he should not at least be cut up. See, in that case, oh, there it is. Not the most exciting match, ladies and gentlemen, but I have a feeling these two are just are just feeling each other out. When you have no time limits, you can feel each other out, especially with barbed wire instead of ropes. But they have to keep it all. Jimmy Havoc goes into the explosive barbed wire. This may be it, ladies and gentlemen. No, Jimmy Havoc kicks out. As you saw, ladies and gentlemen, I put a 30-minute countdown on the explosions. At 30 minutes, the ring will go boom. Oh, and Jimmy Havoc goes in the barbed wire. Cactus Jack picking up a baseball bat. Oh, he has to drop it. And Jimmy Havoc taps out to the Boston Crab. Jimmy Havoc taps out to the Boston Crab, ladies and gentlemen. Cactus Jack has retained the Morte Championship, and he's not letting it go. Oh, Dr. Morte finally pulls Cactus Jack off. Dr. Morte getting Cactus Jack's face. Cactus Jack. Oh, he flips off Dr. Morte. Cactus Jack flips off Dr. Morte before exiting the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Havoc has lost of the two championship matches tonight that didn't crown our first ever champions of a division. Both champions retained. The Rebellion still holds on to both the one-step championship and the Morte championship. And coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we crown our first ever women's champion. DX represent China. Will face Tessa Blanchard. The Diamond versus the ninth wonder of the world to crown our first ever women's champion here in Front Row Wrestling. Here in Richfield Park Junior Senior High School Gym, we will see our first ever women's champion crowned here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And I must say, our first ever pay-per-view has been a huge success. I may not be happy with the results of the one-step championship and of course the Morte championship due to the fact that the Rebellion still holds on to two of my championships. But and of course they got a brand new member in Matt Riddle tonight. Let's hope he does get involved in the steel cage match. That's coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, beautiful snap suplex from Tessa Blanchard to China. After an excruciating 8-women tournament, much like the tag team tournament was an 18 tournament. That saw China actually, no, I'm sorry, that saw Mae Young, due to scheduling conflicts, not being able to be in the tournament, that saw Awesome Khan replace her. Ladies and gentlemen, we saw China versus Awesome Khan in this tournament. And we saw Charlotte Flair versus Tessa Blanchard Horseman Daughters clash in the semifinals of this tournament. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the winner will go on to face Awesome Khan at Psycho Circus of this match. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, before I make myself look like a jackass. Golden Lovers won the tag team championship match earlier tonight. They will face the Young Bucks. Hold on, let me check the results. Yes, they will face the Young Bucks at Psycho Circus. Golden Lovers versus the Young Bucks at Psycho Circus. And the winner of this match, ladies and gentlemen, will face Awesome Khan at Psycho Circus. Oh, beautiful double underhook Northern Lights suplex. Only gets a 2 count. Oh, nice jumping clothesline from Tessa Blanchard. Now, shot for shot, these two ladies know how important this match is to crown the first ever women's champion. There can only be one first, ladies and gentlemen. And we are about to find out who will be the first women's champion here in FRW. Will it be the 9th winner of the world in China, or the Diamond in Tessa Blanchard? And oh, gets a 2.9 off of that. Beautiful spine buster, sit out pin. Sit out spine buster, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, trying to go for a roll up, and oh, gets a 2.9. I couldn't see it from my angle, but I believe China had the tights a little bit. Tessa Blanchard still able to kick out. Hear him, ladies and gentlemen. And a 2.9 on Tessa Blanchard's part. Yes, it is dinner time for him, so commentary silence for a few, maybe not even 2 minutes. While I go to feed that. And Roxanne Winter is knocked down. Tessa Blanchard collided with Roxanne Winter. DDT to Tessa Blanchard. And Roxanne Winter now getting up. And now I'm going to commentary science, ladies and gentlemen. I just had to comment. Ladies and gentlemen, put the hashtag and new. Put the hashtag and first ever. Well, and first, but the first ever women's champion in FRW history. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations go to the 9th wonder of the world, China. It says here she won by a testicular claw. I'm really not going to go into details on how that's possible. I'm just going to take its word for it, ladies and gentlemen. Now as we set up the cage for the huge 6-man tornado tag team cage match between the Rebellion, Shane Douglas, Abyss, Ricky Steamboat versus John Cena, Sami Callihan, and Ric Flair, to determine the #1 contender for Psycho Circus and the World Championship. The winner of this huge barbaric match will go to the Psycho Circus match, which I will explain in a Facebook post later on tonight. Blaze Greenfield now coming out for the final 2 matches tonight. Yes, even in cage matches, and this is not a championship match, so a 45-minute time limit. The only way to win is by escape, though I believe if Blaze Greenfield sees a pin, if he were to choose to, he could absolutely count the pin, or a submission for that matter. Though the idea is to escape the cage, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, how did I miss? There he is. Making sure you have 45-man time limits, no weapons. Win condition by escaping the cage. Background music. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to this huge match. Rebellion versus FRW. Inside the cage. This is our semi-main event, ladies and gentlemen. This is our 6th match in the 7-match supercard. Up next is our main event between Vader and Zack Sabre Jr. Someone hit a low blow. I gotta be completely honest, I didn't see who. This all started, ladies and gentlemen, in the FRW World Championship Tournament, crowned our first ever champion on episode 1 of FRW Weekly TV. We saw Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Ric Flair, and John Cena all in that tournament. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was helped by a masked man. In 2 of his 3 tournament matches. It was an 8-man tournament to crown our first ever championship. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was helped by a masked man. He screwed John Cena. He screwed Ric Flair. The masked man, realizing that Ricky Steamboat was facing Vader in the finals, did not come out. Smart move on that masked man's part. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was not successful in that tournament final match. And then the next week, episode 2, was a rematch of the finals. The masked man put up his mask for the championship. Just again, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, another shot at the World Championship to face Vader in episode 2. Vader retained the championship again. And the masked man was revealed to be the franchise Shane Douglas. So, that's how 4 of these men came to be. John Cena, Ric Flair chose to team up to take care of the franchise Shane Douglas and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And in the M2 series, Sami Callihan was originally supposed to be in the M2 Summer Climax, but he was attacked after his tag team preview match by a mystery attacker who he later found out to be the Monster Abyss. The Monster Abyss came out to help Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and the franchise Shane Douglas in another match. In an FRW preview match during the M2 Summer Climax, one of the rounds, I believe it was actually the final rounds, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm sorry. The day of the finals was the barbed wire death match between Abyss and Sami Callihan. Sami Callihan challenged whoever attacked him to a barbed wire death match to get a bit of revenge. It was clearly not enough. So that completes the trios in this match. Sami Callihan agreed to team with John Cena for this cage match just to get his hands on the Monster Abyss, who of course is a member of the Rebellion. Now we have all that sorted out, we can now get to this hellacious cage match. I've seen low blows, I've seen an iron claw come out. I see a leg submission of sorts from Ricky Steamboat onto Cena, and Cena able to break out of it. But I may have to go on commentary silence to take Blaze out, ladies and gentlemen. I will be watching this while he's outside doing his thing, but I will be on the live chat. I will be sending text comments in the live chat to keep you guys in the loop, plus my live reactions to whatever may happen, though there may be a slight delay in between matches, not only to get the cage down but to set up the matches. So I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have just stopped the brawl between Sami Callihan and Abyss. We got them in separate locker rooms as far away from each other as we possibly can. Congrats to Team FRW and congrats to John Cena on becoming the #1 contender for the FRW World Championship at Psycho Circus on October 26th. And now, we get to find out who his opponent will be at that huge event. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Vader, Zack Sabre Jr., one-on-one for the World's Heavyweight Championship. These two men have been teaming with each other a number of weeks. They have a mutual respect for each other, not just because of their problems with the rebellion, but an actual respect for each other. Zack Sabre Jr. has said Vader is actually an inspiration to him in his wrestling career. If he ever has a size advantage, he wrestles a lot like Vader. And of course, Vader respects that that Zack Sabre Jr. can slap a submission in any way, shape, or form. If he sees it, he will do it. And now it's time. After weeks of teaming with each other against the rebellion, they know each other very well. Of course, that has just been like tape studying, but you're live in person. Let's see how. Let's see already a guillotine submission. Oh! Vader breaks out of it. Sabre Jr. knows he has to get Vader in any submission he can. At any point in this match, he has to win by submission or wear him down enough to get a pin. Zack Sabre Jr., of course, the man of infinite submissions. The first ever main event of our first ever pay-per-view is for the World's Heavyweight Championship between Big Van Vader and Zack Sabre Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, I just can't do it. I'm tired. The M2 fall open. Will be filmed today, but it will be streamed tomorrow. Rounds 14 and 15 will be aired tomorrow. The 14 will be taped after the conclusion of this matchup. So it'll be streamed on a tape and live. Round 15 will be premiered live tomorrow. So 2 rounds of action tomorrow. Round 14 and 15 to be aired tomorrow. Because not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, I need the break in my voice. So, live commentary for round 14 and 15, but it will be on a tape. Nice elbow drop from Vader, using his size to his advantage. And of course, Zack Sabre Jr. has to use his speed against Vader. And another cross arm breaker. He's going right for the arm, ladies and gentlemen. That arm has to be weakening. It may be a tree trunk, a log of an arm. And of course, Vader's big head, guillotine submission. And now a leg submission. He's going for everything in Zack Sabre Jr. And another guillotine submission, ladies and gentlemen, but Vader making it to the ropes. Now Suzuki Gun member. Is Zack Sabre Jr. really gonna, after all the respect he and Vader have mustered for each other over the past few weeks, he's gonna let Suzuki Gun members come out to help him? And it only gets a 2 count. Blaze Greenfield is letting it happen. He's letting all this go down. I assume because he's probably thinking Vader is so big it might take 2 people to take down Vader. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hold on. Octopus stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Vader had to use his strength to break out of that one. Yeah. Michinoku driver. Vader kicks out of it. Northern leg suplex into the cross-arm breaker again. Vader had stayed in that for a little bit longer than Vader up on the top rope. Huge flying crossbody! Gets the win! Vader knew he had to use his size to his advantage. And there's no way Zack Sabre Jr. would have kicked out from something like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Vader has retained his World's Heavyweight Championship against Zack Sabre Jr., even with the Suzuki Gun help. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mikey from the front row. This has been FRW School Days. Thank you for joining us for this huge pay-per-view event. This was our first pay-per-view. I'd like to call it a success. And we have all the champions retained tonight. We have a new tag team champions. We have new women's champion, first ever women's champion, first ever tag team champions. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a huge successful night. What's going to happen in the fallout from School Days? Find out this Saturday on FRW Weekly TV. My name is Mikey from the front row again. We have to say thank you and good night.